Who doesn't love a good deal? Certainly not me. Whether it's in my local charity shop or in the Asda down the road, there's something indescribably thrilling about discovering a great bargain. I mean, it's basically like finding treasure, right? You experience the same sensation I suspect Christopher Columbus felt when he found the Americas. Conveniently, bringing up the name of such a great explorer like Christopher Columbus actually leads me to my next point, and that is how we can find cheap flights. Here in Europe, we are certainly living through unprecedented times when it comes to the cost of air travel. It is not unheard of to find a return plane ticket to another European country for less than £30. You might be wondering how airline companies can offer such inexpensive prices. And if I knew, I would tell you. While I don't have the answer to this mystery, what I can tell, or rather what I can show you, is how to find cheap flights. Let us begin. Our bargain hunting mission begins with a visit to Skyscanner. When you reach the Skyscanner's homepage, all you have to do is to type in your home country in the from box and everywhere in the to box and eureka. Then you will have a list of potential destinations at unbelievably low prices. Also, it is important to select the departure date as the whole month. As you can see, there is no shortage of destinations, including Spain, for less than a tenner. You do need to be careful though. Just because you can find a flight to Oslo, Norway for £12, the bus from the airport to the city centre will cost you almost £18, although that's a lot cheaper than the staggering price of a taxi, which can range from £72 to £88 depending on the time of the day or evening. Personally, I've been lucky enough to explore many countries within Europe, but when I noticed Morocco on this extensive list, my curiosity was kindled. The vibrant colours, the bustling bazaars, the tantalising sense of this North African country had me itching to book a flight. If for some crazy reason I wanted to walk from the UK to Morocco, it would take a total of 608 hours, and I would need to move my two legs for an astonishing 1,963 miles. That's 3,159 kilometers for those watching who don't understand miles. Now, I'm not one to shy away from a challenge, but walking from the UK to Morocco is a little bit too ambitious even for me. But hey, if you're up for an epic adventure, be my guest. So I guess the last thing to do, and by the way, I'm not promoting littering, I will pick that up in a second. I guess the last thing to do is to actually book this flight and pack my bag and get ready for a spontaneous trip to Morocco. All right guys, see you there. Bye. Now it's time for some poorly executed cinematics, and most importantly, I'm gonna buy a ticket. I wasn't joking about, guys. Yalla 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 habibi, let's go to Morocco. So I'm sure I don't have to tell you, the first thing that we need to do is visit the Skyscanner website, and then from there, in the from box, we need to put in our country. So for me, it's the United Kingdom. And then next, in the to box, we need to write everywhere. And then when we are picking a departure date, it's very important that we pick the whole month. For me personally, whenever I'm visiting a new country, I always get a one-way ticket. And I don't bother getting a return ticket because who knows, I might fall in love with the country. So for me, the country that captured my interest was Morocco. So as you can see, I clicked on Morocco, then I clicked on the cheapest flight, which is to a city that I've never heard of. And as you can see, the cheapest flight departs from London. So you need to look through the different days of the month and then select the one with the cheapest price. So as you can see here, on the 9th of May, the price of a ticket is just £13. But as you can see on the next page, it actually says just £12. And then interestingly, as you can see, once we click on the next page, the price has fallen again, and now it is only £11.90. Even if it was £13, I would definitely still take it. Of course, guys, as you might expect, when you take a flight as cheap as this one, the amount of luggage that you are allowed to take onto the plane is very minimal, and in most cases you will only be allowed to take on some hand luggage, which includes a backpack. So the next step is to input my details, which I'm not going to bore you with. And now, as you can see, here is my invoice. I have purchased the ticket and I'm going to Morocco. And guess what? In my next video, I'm going to record the trip from England to Morocco. And then in my future videos, I'm hopefully going to make some really exciting and interesting videos about this mysterious country, which I'm really excited to visit. And just like that, guys, that will bring us to the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does make a big difference to me because my channel is a little bit small. So with your support, it will help it grow. Until next time, peace.